Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Mind Catchers channel. Today I have something super special for you. I've been waiting on this foundation for over a month. I've been sitting by the mailbox like silly, just waiting. Everybody saw Wayne Goss's video on the Ordinary foundation, and after I saw his initial video talking about that foundation, I got messages on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Snapchat. Please review it. In his video, in his description box rather, he had the MAC foundations comparisons to the Ordinary foundation, so you would kind of know what foundation to choose from. So that was very helpful. I am definitely going to link his video down below. So there are two different types of foundation from this brand. They have the Serum foundation, which is sheer to medium coverage, and then they had the full coverage foundation, and I chose the full coverage. And like I said, at that price I went ahead and I got two foundations because, you know, I wanted to be sure. I always get the deepest shade in any foundation if I'm going to purchase it. I always get the deepest shade. I'm more of a neutral undertone, so I went with the shade 3.2 neutral, and that's what it looks like there. Now in the bottle it looks like it should be like a perfect match, but you know, looks can be deceiving. And then the final shade, or the last shade, the deepest, this is 3.3 in, and that's very deep neutral, and you see how deep that is. So I always thought if I get this and it's too dark, I can always use it as a contour, just, you know, around the perimeter of my face. It will go to use, or I can mix the two. Alright, so guys, just looking at the bottle itself, I'm going to get up close so you guys can see. It is a plastic bottle because I can squeeze it. It looks like frosted glass, but it is plastic. It has a pump. Alright, so we're going to try out 3.2 in. Just going to squeeze. They said to shake it up. And on my hand, it looks like a dead-on match for me on my hand, but my hand is again lighter than my face, so we shall see. And I'm happy to say that the pumps are actually working. There is 3.3 right there, so you see how deep it is. Now in Wayne Goss's video, he applied a little bit of a primer. So I've been loving the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer a lot. Today, it's oil free. I've been loving it. As soon as this is going, I will be purchasing the full size bottle. I got this in a boxy charm, I believe. I'm just going to squeeze it on my hand and apply it to my face. Okay, right here it says dispense a small amount into the palm or the back of your hand, smooth on and blend throughout the face, ideally outward from the midpoint of the face. That is the directions on the back. It is good for 12 months, and you get 30 milliliters in here, 1 fluid ounce. Okay, so I'm going to take that lightest shade and I'm going to work on this side of my face. You do see that I do have some blemishes under the chin, right here on the cheek. And we're going to see how much coverage I can get. Because Wayne Goss has, in my opinion, pretty nice skin. I know he may not think so, but I think his skin is very nice. So let's see what it looks like with someone with a few blemishes. Now guys, I'm using my hand to apply because I saw Wayne Goss use his hand to apply it, and I said I'm going to go ahead and use my hand. It looks like it worked out for him, and right now it looks like it's working out for me. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. And I still have just a little bit left on my hand. It doesn't have a smell. It feels very silky. My skin feels very silky. And it is indeed a very good match for me. Very good match. So you guys see that? Guys, for $6, That's a pretty decent foundation. You know the real test is going to be wearing this foundation out for a while, using it with different primers. Don't just use one primer and give up. Try different primers to see. But just using my hand, I got pretty good coverage. This is beautiful. What I'm liking so far about the foundation is the more it sits on my skin, the more it looks like it's a part of my skin. It doesn't look like foundation placed on top of the skin. It looks very, very natural. Very natural. And I want to say it's drying almost to like a powder-like finish. It feels very smooth. Guys, we might be on to something here. For $6, I would wait for this for $6. And I'm going to tell you right now, I will be purchasing more of that shade so that I will have backups. Now my real test is going to be under here because I do have those darker pigmentation spots. So I'm going to apply a little bit more. I'm going to do the other side of my face. We're going to see how this goes. But guys, for everyday coverage for $6, yes, it is a definite yes. I'm not even finished with my face and I can say it is a yes on the foundation alone. Now what powder I would use to set it, all of that is kind of up in the air right now. I don't know yet, but it looks absolutely flawless. It looks beautiful. I still have my little spots down here. You can kind of see them through there a little bit. But of course I would apply a little bit of corrector first, or I would use a little bit of concealer, my own skin tone concealer, and just go over those spots. But as far as my face is concerned, a nice powder and a nice finishing powder would do the job for me. This is beautiful. Worth every penny. Worth more, but I don't want the company to go up on it. And again, I say the longer it sits, the better it looks. That is absolutely amazing. What I'm going to want to know as time goes on is, will it crease? He says it will not crease. He says it does not settle in those laugh lines and the lines around your eyes if you have them. He says it does not do that. So we're going to be testing it out during the week and we will see. I'm going to go ahead and try to use a little bit of the darker shade, not much because this is super dark, and try to do a little bit of contouring around the perimeter of my face. I'm just rubbing it here on the back of my hand very lightly, very, very lightly. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Wow. I'm not even using a mirror. Let me pick up a mirror. And we're going to call this a first impressions. We're not going to call this a review. I got schooled on that not too long ago. And I want to thank the subscriber who told me that, because she was right. I should say first impression. If I haven't had a chance to really wear it out, that is what I'm going to call it from now on. So this is my first time playing around with this. I'm very impressed with it from a first impression. Very impressed. Also, what Mr. Goss did in his video for setting, he just applied a little tiny bit of setting powder in the areas that needed, and he didn't put anything anywhere else. So I'm going to use my Mary Kay. This is their mineral powder foundation, and this is in bronze too. I always use this as a setting powder. It's very, very light, and I use it very lightly. I'm just going to put it in my T-zone area, and this is a Sigma F35. This is actually a highlighting brush, but I'm using it for this. It's very soft. I really like this brush. Alright guys, so if I had to judge from what I just did to my face, how it applied, the blendability, what it smelled like, the packaging, all of the above, I would give them a plus. This is a fantastic foundation. He was not fibbing. He told us the truth. Like I said, the real test would be actually wearing it out, especially over the summer. How is it going to do in the summer? Will this primer work underneath this foundation for me? Will I try it out with other primers? As time goes on, I will keep you guys updated, I promise, on this one, because I know so many people wanted to know. So I am definitely going to keep you up to date on this one and come back to you guys and let you know, because it's super hot down here and I really want to know how this is going to fare in this weather. And then will I have to change up anything to get it to perform a little bit better? So that's it. So I am not going to put on any other makeup in this video. I'm going to leave it right here. This is what I wanted to do and I've done it. So stay tuned to the channel because I will be doing my eye makeup and everything else in another video. So you guys have a terrific day. I will talk to you next time. Cyber kisses. Bye.